Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are going to be doing our first paint and fish series on the channel. And behind me I have my workstation here, and we're going to get right to it. Alright, so we are going to be painting what I'm calling the Wicked Yellow Perch. And I paint this in both a popper, as you see here, and a squarebill crankbait. Beautiful, beautiful pattern. Actually fairly simple to paint. The only difference being on my poppers, I paint them both the same way, but on my poppers I add a little bit of green onto the head of the bait, as well as a little bit of red underneath the chin and on the mouth. So what we're going to be doing is painting the squarebill crankbait. This is a 2.5-inch bait, dives to anywhere from 2 to 5 feet depending on length of cast, and the line you are fishing it on has the traditional squarebill action. Comes through cover very, very well. I've bounced this through some pretty gnarly brush piles to test out the fishability of it. And without further ado, let's start painting. So this is a very, very simple bait pattern to paint. Consists of 4 colors: Wicked Gold Yellow, Wicked Black, Pearl Satin Gold, and Fluorescent Orange. And I'm going to start by laying down a base of the Wicked Gold Yellow. Alright, so having laid down that base coat of the Wicked Gold Yellow, I'm now going to move on to the Pearl Satin Gold, and I'm just going to lay a thin layer over the Wicked Gold Yellow down to about the lateral line, maybe a little bit higher, but heavier on the top and then a little bit lighter around that lateral line. Don't know how well this is going to show up on the camera, but trust me, it's there. Alright, so having laid down the gold, I'm now going to move on to the black bars of the perch. And I'm going to use this comb, and I'm going to start just behind the gill plate with the comb slightly angled down. And I want that first gill plate, or first stripe, to come just below the lateral line. And then as I go back, the comb is angled down at probably a 30-degree angle or so. You see it there. And I'm just going to do that, starting just touching this gill plate with that first bar and moving all the way back. Alright, so that did not come out the cleanest. Promise the baits I have for sale look a whole lot more like this guy. They all look exactly like that guy, but for the sake of the one I'm fishing in tomorrow's video, this will do. And once I've got those stripes, I just do a black line over the top. That side came out much cleaner. That's thumbnail side. Alright, so I'm also going to come in and just shoot straight between the eyes. Just a light spray with that black, kind of fading it back onto the eye on both sides. Just gives it a little bit more shadow, a little bit more depth in the color. And we're almost done. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay down that little bit of fluorescent orange, especially in front of that very front hook hanger, just a little bit down behind that front hook hanger as well. And I'm really trying to stay on the belly of the bait. Alright guys, from here it's very, very simple. It's just a matter of super gluing on the eyes, and then I give each of my baits 4 coats with the automotive Rustoleum I have here. Comes out very, very clean, looks absolutely beautiful on the baits. Gives them that nice thick shine, minimizes the hook rash. This bait has actually been fished and you can't even see any signs of wear on it. No teeth marks, no hook marks. The 5 baits that I have, the 5 crankbaits I have for sale, you're going to see on the video overlay right now. Also, I'm going to have 5 of the poppers available. Super, super clean baits. And yeah, I'm gonna get eyes on this one that I just painted. Once it dries, I'm gonna get that clear coat on it, and next time you see me, I'll be on the water. Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this, my mama said. That's a bummer. So, obviously the one I painted last night lasted about 15 casts. And I brought it back up just in case the inevitable happened, and it lasted about 10 casts. So, I wasn't even snagged on anything. I was snagged on other people's fishing line. That's a bummer. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the painting at least, and I guess on to the next one. Don't forget, those baits are available in my new online shop. The link is below, and if you made it to the end of this video, we'll say discount code END, E-N-D. It's going to save you 20% on all orders through October 21st. Today's the 18th. We'll say through the midnight of the 21st. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next soon. We'll see you next time.